What you see on my screen is an example of month-end close dashboard that I developed using AI. Pretty simple to develop, highly customizable, and can fit any organization or any accounting system. So this is how it works. You pick a period that you're going to work with. So in this case, I'm picking November, and I'm connected to sandbox environment in QuickBooks, so it's not real data. You click refresh, data. So what happens behind the scene? This application connects to QuickBooks, pulls out all accounting activity for the month of November, and you get a couple of quick charts. So this shows how many accounts you have and total dollar value of those accounts. Again, this sandbox environment, so not much going on there. Then you define rules, and I have two rules. I'm looking at accounts that had more than 10% change from previous period and more than 1,000 change. So for 10% change, I mark those as high. For 1,000, I'm marking those as medium. You can add as many rules as you want. You can connect these rules to your budgets, forecast, to your schedules, or any other targets that you may have. So what you do next, you run a check. And what happens now, the system looks at all those accounts, compares them to rules, and identifies exceptions. And once those exceptions are identified, you get this message that tells you how many accounts on the exceptions for total dollar value, and you get these three nice charts. So one shows you accounts on the exceptions, splits them into those that have nothing, and then exceptions for low, medium, high, and severe, and critical. And then this is the same chart, but this is for dollar value, and this is for all of your exceptions. And then as you scroll down, you can see a list of those accounts, and you start working down, resolving each issue at a time. So you expand account, and it will give you this message explaining why this account was selected, and then it recommends you actions. And these recommended actions can be linked to your training manuals, to your policies, procedures, so people know what kind of actions they need to take. And when it's resolved, you can add a comment here. On the other side, you can assign it to someone on your team, and they will be responsible for resolving it. The assignment works through this admin section where you can give people access. You can see I have some fictional names and roles, and you can give people access, and you can tell them, what kind of screens they can have access to. So let's say, someone, John Tester, can have access to homework. So once you assign it to John Tester, for example, that exception, they will be able to see that, they have an assignment now, and they need to work on resolving and explaining this issue. Once they have it explained or resolved, because they may have to take actions, maybe some kind of accruals are not posted, or other actions not taken. So once they resolved it, they change the status to resolve. They explain the reason for resolution. So let's say this is correct balance, and you can have a drop down, or you can just have a note, and here they can provide more detailed story that it was reviewed and approved by project manager, right? So once you do that, this is submitted, and it changes status of your resolved issues. So you see you have one completed item. This chart is updated. It shows you that you have one completed exception, and you work your way down the list and resolve all the outstanding issues. There are some additional tabs to support month-end close process. There are reports, reconciliation, variances, rules, checklist, and calendar. And reports, these are standard reports that you can pull out from your accounting system, but I was thinking that it might be helpful to have everything in the same place. So if you look at balance sheet, for example, if you want to drill into details, you click on on the number and you drill into details, you get you can get all details. You can attach a note, explanations for any kind of balances. You also have accounting checklist. An accounting checklist, in essence, this is a list of tasks that need to be completed for the month. And as you complete them, you change them to done, blocked, in progress, whatever that status is. And also there is a nice feature for accounting calendar, so it's all saved in the same place and you have all your activities. You can have them assigned to different people so people know that, they have actions to take. Again, all data is in one place, connected to your ERP, pulls out data live. You don't have to go through multiple Excel files where you need to pull out data from your ERPs and manipulate data, create pivot tables, use VLOOKUPs and things of that nature, and you constantly kind of go into that circle getting your data refreshed. This way, everything is organized in a single place. Workflow is available. It can be assigned to different people. This application is easy implemented, deployed, nothing really big with AI. You can, build as many of this application as you want very quickly, and they work very reliably, and they're highly customizable. I mean, if you don't like this message and you want to look at more details, you may want to pull out additional information. It all can be customized. You don't like this chart, you can add additional charts. Maybe, you want to look at specific accounts. You may want to link your data to schedules that you may have, and those schedules can be built in here so people clearly see that what's on their schedule for like amortization or prepaid accounts, so they can be connected to your data. Everything is simple, clean, disciplined, and easy to implement.